Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. So, today we are going to be designing a defensive unit, because we do want some kind of nice defense that will be replacing, well, whatever this is. This over here works, but I have to manually rearm them every now and then. And we also have to manually repair them every now and then. And most of the time, we don't really care too much about these things. And we can already see that the biters are definitely breaking through over here and there. Well, they're not really breaking through, but they are definitely trying to make some gaps in there to get through to our most important giblets. Good. Nevertheless, this place over here has been running for a while, and we are making more uranium over here than I thought. This thing is filling up quite nicely. We're getting a decent amount of stone, actually more stone than I would thought we would have actually gotten over here. But this place over here is working really, really nice. We do need to place some more centrifuges over there, but for now, we're going to be focusing on this thing and this thing alone, because we want to make a defensive bastion. And the defensive bastion over here, it should have only one criteria. It should be self-replicating. So, to be able to self-replicate, let me just pick this up real quick. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we get... Sometimes it's a bit weird. Sometimes you don't really get this drag interface. There we go. So, to be able to self-replicate, these roboports can be a maximum distance of this away. It would be nice if we could do something like this. Place a power pole... Oh. Place a power pole over here. And connect it up straight away over there, but that will not be the case. But I don't think that's that much of an issue, because we do have something else in mind. We will have something like a defensive position over here. And we do need to power up a whole range of things. So I'm kind of thinking of maybe putting down a substation over here. And we're also going to be placing down a substation over there. And then we're going to figure out what's the best distance over here to put some big power poles in between. You know what? Put them right on the board over here and right on the board over there. There we go. That should work. Is this good like that? That is very good like that. Oh God. Which way is this up? This way is up. There we go. There we go. So now we have our dimensions of our facility. Good. I do have some walls with me. And I kind of want to nudge this if possible. Yeah, definitely nudge this in a little bit more. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Because I don't think we need it to be this big. Now, things we do know is that all the way at the top over here, we do want some guns. And we do want some lasers. So let's maybe think about... I'm just going to place this one as a placeholder over here. But let's have a look at where we want these guns over here. Sure. Maybe one over there. It should be somehow symmetrical. Which means I do kind of want to have a gun over here in the middle. Ooh. Sure. We could have one gun over here, and we could have one gun over there. But then again, we can get those. And then maybe one over here and one over there. How is this for pattern? It feels a bit weird, but if we move you in by one, and we move you in by one, and we move you in by one, and we move you in by one, then we got a nice 5-gun pattern over here. You know what? I'm gonna take that. 5-gun pattern it is. Good. Then, the range of these guns. Okay, it's hard to see. It's green and brown. Lovely. But these guns do have a decent range. And we do want to... Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. They can basically shoot all the way over to the other side over there. That is good. But we do want... Well, how thick do we want to make this? We will see. Let's maybe continue on putting down the laser turrets next. Because we do want to have laser turrets in this one as well. The laser turrets... The range of the gun turret and the range of the laser turret should be, if possible, the same. Now, the gun turret has a range all the way to the top of our current viewpoint. So if we just put a wall all the way over there, that's the range of the guns. That's how far they can shoot. That's pretty far, actually. That is impressive. And if we put down a laser turret, I want the laser turret to be able to shoot equally as far, so that they both engage at the same time. Or almost at the same time. We could place them like this in a row behind them. Yeah, that will work. Good, because we do need a chest over here. Request from a buffer chest. That's going to be very important later on. Where we will be requesting uranium rifle ammo. 20 at a time. There we go. Let's copy this in. Perfect. Oh, this is starting to look very lovely. Now, we also want to have some flamer support in here as well. Oh. Well, we do want the flamers to shoot equally far. But this will have some issues with these inserters over here. If we put them down, or pull them back by one, it should be fine. And then we have something like this for a defensive position. Sure. The flamers will also tell us where the minimum range of our walls will be. And that is where I'm basically standing. Now, technically, you should not really pull them up that far. But you know what? I want these things to be small and amazing instead of big and humongous. So if we think of something, 1, 2. Nope, don't place them. Oh god, the sounds. Yeah, you know what? The more I think about this, the more I like it. Sure, let's go with this. Then there's like a gap of 2 between here. So 1, 2. And then it goes all the way back over here. Sure, it feels a bit asymmetrical now. This is the length of this. Okay, can we... Yeah, this thing over here. Let's move it up by... Let's move it straight up to this thing. There we go. Because now they're perfectly square. Oh, that looks nice. That looks really nice. Good. Things we're gonna need in here. I don't have any buffer chests on me. We do have to pick up a buffer chest. We do want the buffer stuff over here for these things to hold. And also very important. Yeah, that's an issue. That should be fine, I hope. Let's hope they don't break through. A thing we want to have over here is we do want to add at least some... Where are they? Are they in here? What do they call again? No, capacitors. Are they called capacitors? No, they're called accumulators. There we go. Yeah, the attacks are definitely becoming worse over here. We do want some accumulators over here. And the main reason we want some accumulators over here is we don't want this place over here to run out of power in case of, say, like a purge or a breakthrough or something like that. We also kind of want to buffer the laser turrets over here a little bit, so that we kind of at least have a bit of a power bank over here, so that we can still keep on fighting should we get detached from our network. Good. And then very important, we need one of these, a little sentinel, so we can see over here. And we need the buffer chest over here. Good. Good. Now, we do need to make this a little bit nicer. I do want this place to look nice and fancy. Here we go. Does that work for us? No, it does not. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be the issue. So maybe at the halfway point, place them like this, and then in the middle over here, we're gonna have a bit of a knob. Sure. We should be able to place this over here as well as over here. And then also over here. Good. The guns themselves, technically they can shoot also behind us, shoot something, flank us. Of course, as always, with every defensive position, if you get attacked from behind, you're basically fucked. That's how things usually roll. You don't want to be attacked from behind. You never really want to be attacked from behind. Good. And then, very important. Yeah, let's do this like this. Here we go. And not like that. And then the big question is, if we place something of this over here, no, will the pipes not connect over? That's going to be annoying. Good. Let's copy this over once. Okay, the pipes will connect over if we give them some space. Okay, that's maximum distance. Good. Sure. You know what we could do over here? Actually, we don't really need to, but we could maybe think about putting some pumps over here. But this way around, the pipes will at least connect to the neighboring wall station. There we go. Good. There is another reason why I don't really want the walls over here to be completely closed off. Like, I don't really want to do something like this. I don't think that's a good idea, because I do want the Biter pathfinding AI to find its way through our defenses, so that they take the shortest path possible. So that we don't get like a breach and then suddenly everybody wants to go through there. No, I kind of want to do it like this. And this also looks very nice on the map. Now, each one of these will now be fully autonomous. We do need to set up a thing over here that we have a buffer chest that holds at least a couple of items of the stuff that we need over here. So that in case of like a disconnect of the network or something like that, we can at least replace our own. Technically, you could also argument that we might want to put down some solar panels over here, just in case of total, absolute annihilation, to keep the defenses up and running. We could do something like that, but I don't think we need to. We don't really need the tank for the flamers over here. Everything that's stored in the pipes will be more than enough. But yeah, I think this will be our little battle unit. And it looks really, really nice. It should be very potent at dealing with anything that's coming at us. The only thing I'm really, really annoyed by is that this thing over here is off-center. Like, what the fuck? Excuse me. Let me fix that real quick. Something is very, very wrong over here. Let's do this outside part one more time. Something is not good over here. It should, of course, be aligned with this part over here. There we go. And then we go like this, and we go like that. And let's see how we end up with this. There we go. That's way better. Good. Probably some of you were already screaming at me like, Bolt, it's off center. Please fix it. There we go. That's how we want it. Good. Now we do need to pick up like a little chest over here so that we can order up the stuff that we need. Let's do that real quick. We do make buffer chests over here in the mall, so that's not that big of an issue. 20 turrets are currently engaged with the enemy. Okay, that's all of these, I guess. Let's have a look. Buffer chests, there they are. We do want some buffer chests. Good. And then we fly back south over here, and then we can start thinking about the outpost resupply station and the outpost supply station. I think we start off with the supply station first. Here we go. We can pick up all of that. Good. There we go. Good. Step number one, this thing. Let's place it over here. This is going to be a very important chest. This is going to be the buffer chest. What do we need over here? Well, we can already see that we definitely want at least 2 laser turrets. We want at least 2 flamer turrets. We want to have at least 2 gun turrets. We want to have at least, I'm just going to go with 5 long-headed sorters. Actually, maybe 2. 2 is fine. 2 is fine. 2 is perfectly fine. We want to have at least 2 blue chests. Oh, we're missing lamps. Very important to put lamps in here. There we go. And then maybe a lamp over here and a lamp over there. That should be bright enough. Now we can see. Now we can fight. Yeah, lamps. They will probably break a lamp or 2. So hold up 5 in there. Pipes. Steel pipes. At least 5 as well. Steel underground pipes. Maybe 2. We don't really want too much stuff in this, but this chest over here will be replicated along the front line everywhere. So we don't really need that many of it. What we definitely do need, a couple in here, is going to be spiked steel walls. We want at least, 50 is fine. And then we also want to have some repair packs in here. Oh, repair packs, there we go. At least 20. Sure. So that we can always repair stuff. What else do we need? We definitely need at least 1 of these observers in case one of them breaks. We should probably want to put in at least 2 accumulators. There they are. Then power poles. We definitely want at least 2 of the bigs and at least 1 substation. There we go. Lamps are in here. The roboport is technically... if the roboport breaks, we've got other issues, but the neighboring station could fix up us with a roboport. So we do want to have 1 roboport in here for a replacement. Did I miss anything? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 items in here. And we got 10... No, that's 9, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 items in here. Plus repair packs. I think we got everything. So this place over here is good to go. This over here will be... not this. This one. The Bolt Battle Barge. The Bolt Battle Barge. There we go. That is fine. Good. Technically, we could do Snap the Grid and do a relative position. How big is this going to be? I mean, we could and probably want to paint them like magic. So what is this? Supply area is 50 by 50. So I guess this thing over here has to be 50 by 50 as well. Let's call it again the Bolt Battle Barge. There we go. Snap the grids, relative, and then width is 50 by 50. But we now have to offset it, I guess, by 25 and 25. Probably minus 25 per here. Okay, now we're over there. Nope. Can we move this by hand? No, we cannot. Oh, it's gonna be a weird one, isn't it? This is definitely a weird one. It's not gonna be 52 because we have got a single center point over here, but this thing over here does supply us with a range of 50 by 50. Okay, that's well, technically this is fine height-wise. Let's try this. It connects. You know what? I think that's fine. I didn't save it. There we go. And with this we can paint it. Lovely. That's going to be our autonomous self-replicating defense. Good. I'm looking forward to this. Let's pick all of this up. I can already see that. And it will be a little bit hard to place something like that on corners like this. Over here, we'll probably have to place them by hand a little bit and just nudge it. That'll be fine. We might also just fight our way out there and maybe claim some areas over here. We will see. For example, it would maybe make a little bit of sense to push down here a little bit and just make a big long line over here. But we will see about that. Yeah, there will be some fighting going on soon. But we do have quite a lot of frontier lines over here, so we do need to do something about that. Either way, let's keep that as this, and now let's go over to the supply station. Now, the automatic supply station is going to be pretty much identical to the way we do rockets. With only one distinction. Every supply station that wants supply out there will keep a track record of all the items it has. And if the items that it has is falling under a certain level, it will order up the supply train. The supply train over here will always be filled up with a certain amount of items, and then the supply train will go over to the supply station and start unloading what it can until it cannot unload anymore, and then it will come back to fill up some more stuff. That way around, we can always have a train ready to bring whatever we need out to our supply stations. Well, first of all, we do need some trains, and second of all, we do need some cargo wagons. And we might even want, well, the light oil. We do need light oil for flamers. Actually, I didn't even check. Is there? Yeah, we can use pyroflux for flamers. I saw that. But I'm not quite sure. Where do you see again how much light oil increases damage usage? Craft. No. This maybe no, it will not be over there. Maybe we see it over here. And if you press Control Shift E, you see all the prototypes over here. Let's have a look at light oil. It's a fluid. It doesn't really say anything over here in flamer. Max temperature, default temperature, emission multiplier, gas temperature, maximum. That might not be the thing we're looking for. What about the flamer? Maybe the entity flamethrower turret. There we go. Maybe this one has some kind of input over here. Attack parameters. I don't think that's... Ooh, that's... Fluid properties. Oh. There we go. Found it. Actually found it. Amazing. Yeah, Control-Shift-E shows you basically it's a bit of a debug menu. It shows you all the items in the game and their special internal values. This is really, really great. This is always great to look at. And over here in Flamethrower Turret, where is it? It doesn't even say over here. Turret prototype, entity. It's a bit hard to read over here, but that's fine. But we do see over here fluids. There's 4 fluids that are supported. Crude oil gives us a damage multiplier of 1. Heavy oil gives us a damage multiplier of 5%. Light oil gives us a damage multiplier of 10%. And pyroflux over here gives us a damage multiplier of 20%. I don't think we're going to need pyroflux for that. It might be a good idea to use pyroflux on maybe something where you are producing the pyroflux a lot. If you have like a localized outpost for that. But I think we'll be sticking with light oil because we do have a big light oil producing machine. And 10% is fine. 20%, of course, also great to see. Like, that's like 10% more damage. Absolutely, but I don't think we need that. Good. What we do need is to figure out how we can fill these things up over here with whatever we need. We can start off with maybe something like... I'm just going to place a couple of these down. This will determine what we want to load into these. We could maybe even... Ooh. Let's maybe try something like this. We can read out the train at any given time. We can always read from the train how many items we have on the train. And then the question is, what do we want to load up? We can do something like this. We can do something like this. We can do something like this. And we can do something like this. It might not be a good idea. No. That's a terrible idea. That will only multiply the issue by a lot. I think a single one like this is going to be fine. We should definitely use the stack variant of these. I don't have them in my pocket, but I'm pretty sure we have them in the mall. So they should be coming over soon. Here we go. Can we also maybe... What's the distance for this? Perfect. 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 Now there they come. Excellent. Good. These have 4 stacks. Okay, 4 filters we can set. Excellent. That will be good. Okay, so how about the following? We're gonna take 2 of these. Each one of these will be negating the contents of the train. Where's the thing we're looking for? Not here. It will be each. Output is each. And multiplied by -1. Here we go. Copy paste it over. Good. Very important over here. Let's hook you up with the green wire. Green is going to be what is going to be on the train. We don't want to send to the train. We want to read what is on the train. There we go. So now we know what is on the train in a negative value. And then we can just combine that up with these items over here. And we can offset that with these. Now, we do have 2 distinct clumps over here. And I think what we need to do over here, and it's going to be a very simple way to do this. This is just going to be a pass-through. This is just going to be to make sure that we don't taint... we will taint the signal either way. Never mind. That's not going to work like that. Okay. Maybe I'm overthinking this a little bit. We could maybe just keep it like this, like 2 wagons. I think that might also be fine. You know what? I think that might be fine. So, we're going to connect this up to these. These will tell us what we want in the train. This will tell us what we have in the train in a negative number. And if the number is positive, we want to load it up and order it up. Okay. Yeah, everything that's positive is going inside the train. So we could probably get away with this. And then this on the other side. And this on the other side. You over there, you will just set your filters. If the filter will only be set if the signal is a positive signal. So yes, we can also set the stack size. That is also being done by a signal, but for that we need something special. Yeah, if we don't set the stack size, we will overload. We did manage to get... Let's see. Was it anything? If there's anything in here that's larger than 0, output the stack size. And we then connect up you like this, and you like this. And then set the stack size, it will be the S signal. There we go. That's fine. I like how you just like go over there and you want to check up on the map how things are going, and you just hear machine guns going like... Everything is fine. See? Everything is fine. Machine guns have stopped. Good. We can test this over here real quick. We can just put like a little bit of a debug value over here. Like you. Connect you up. For example, we're going to imagine we have... here. Belt. We have 100 belt on the train. That's 100 belt we have on the train. And we want to have on the train actually 200 belt. Good. Which means you have an input signal. You're setting the signal over here. This signal over here is set. The set signal is set to the input count. We don't really see the value of the set signal. Let's put down the debug poll real quick. But there we go. The set signal is not set. If anything of the input signals meet the condition, it will output true. You do have an input signal, and your input signal is larger than 0. So what the fuck? Why are you not doing that? Okay, let's maybe assume that we are now reaching maximum 200. You don't have an input signal. You're not putting out. The thing over here stopped. What about if we go to say 199? Maybe not this. Maybe everything. Maybe each. Each will put out a 1. But anything, if any of the input signals meets the condition, it will output true. It is false if there's no inputs. Okay, that's not how I want this to be. I kind of want to set the oh wait, it's set to 1. Oh, maybe it was working. Maybe we just didn't see it. Yeah, let's go over here to say 195. And now the stack size over here is still 1. That's weird. For now, it's not that important. But do know that if we don't put like a limit over here, we will overfill this thing over here a little bit. But that is perfectly fine. Also, look at the time. We will be continuing this over here next time around. After I had a little bit more of a think around it, I will be tinkering a little bit on it. And then next time around, we are going to finishing up the outpost supply stations. Good. So if you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this YouTube channel to something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where we do even more Factorio, currently Nullius, and also more Rimworld and more GTFO every now and then. Also, this Saturday, there will be a special charity stream on the Twitch channel. So Saturday, 24th of September. Get your bums over there and enjoy. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening. And until next time, see you around!